Hey everyone, how's it going? Fucking man, I'm on fire today. I am absolutely on fire. I'm I don't even know where I've been, but like I just all of a sudden, like literally woke up this morning, like I'm not joking. As soon as I woke up, sprung out of bed and just started doing shit. And it wasn't even shit I planned. For some reason, I decided that I'm gonna get all the plumbing working around here because, like, as it's been at the moment. The only plumbing that's been working is here in the bathroom. So like, the showers worked, the washing machines worked, and that sink there has worked. And it's been cold water only. The only hot water has been the shower. So I have now, like, I don't know how long it took me, but I had all the fittings and bullshit laying around, pipes. I thought, fuck it, let's get bloody plumbing working everywhere because I'm sick of bucketing water from here to the kitchen and doing dumb shit like that. So let's turn this camera around and I'll show you it's all working, eh? All done by fucking Chippy, you know, fucking no plumbing here. I don't need to be plumbing to work this shit out. I worked it out. Alright, cool. So mind the green water, I just like, that's just, it's because it's rainwater, it turns green pretty quick. It was clear yesterday, but it turned green overnight. I save it to put it in the garden, but I'll probably just strain that out, to be honest. But anyway, here's a shower, so like we'll fucking chuck the gas on. So I've got an instantaneous gas hot water system to run the laundry bathroom here. So this one runs the shower and it runs the washing machine. And there's another gas hot water system that runs the kitchen area. I was going to make it just one system, but honestly it just saves on. I just had another one laying around that I picked up cheap. I thought rather than buying pipe to pipe it around, I'll just put another one there and it saves on pipes. Anyway, we'll stop rambling, so we'll turn that on. You'll hear it kick in. That tick tick. And that's hot water. Like fucking, let's see how long I'll hold my hand there for. And that is getting pretty dang hot, and that's hot water right now. So that one works, you know. Got the cold tap, turn it on. That one's just cold, you know, your regular. Yep, you can adjust it around, you can put the hot water on while the cold works still kicks on, you know. That's nice and warm, so that all works. We've got the mixer tap here for the laundry, so that's cold. And then to turn the hot water on, you turn around there. You can hear it click on again. That's hot water. Well, not quite hot yet. It's getting warm. Hot, not now. And then you just fucking, whatever temperature you need. It's nice and warm there now. The only thing I haven't connected up yet, I haven't connected hot water to the washing machine, but that's not a big deal. I can connect that anytime. So we'll just turn that. I don't need to, there's no leaks, but I just like it as practice, just turn the gas bottle off once I've done any hot water. So we'll walk you out here, take you to the kitchen. I did buy that, like I'll close this door. It's annoying, I built it. Oh, there you go, it closes now. Every time it rains, because it's just built out, I just had some fencing timber laying around that I built that out. Every time it rains, it swells up and I can't close that door, but then once it dries out, it shrinks back down again. I can close it. I did buy this gas like tank hot water system because I couldn't quite work out why hot water wasn't working on the deck. I then like stupidly realized it was because I was using too small a pipe to go up there, so it wasn't able to have the instantaneous hot water recognizer. The flow rate was too low for the instantaneous hot water system to recognize it and click on. So I've now just alleviated that problem. So I'll probably end up selling that hot water system because there's no real need for it unless I use it somewhere else, like in a workshop, or I don't know, we'll see. But this is the deck. Mind the mess. I've been like just cleaning everything out because I'm also redoing this whole cupboard thing here. So I've put the backboard on and it's got to cover that little bit in there. I managed to get just as a backup generator, a 2000 watt generator and this upright 12 volt fridge. Everything works. Generator runs like a champ, fridge runs like a champ, and it's a 3-way fridge too. So basically this will run on 12 volt, 24 volt and gas. Obviously you don't want to be running gas, but as a last resort you're running out of power. At least you know if there's a gas bottle you can keep things cold. So I'm real chuffed with that. and it being like front opening, it makes it just that much nicer, as when you're living here, like the chest. But then the chest freezer's not going up, nor chest, I say freezer, it's the fridge freezer. This one here, see, this is what I'm sort of having to do at the moment, because I've got it wide, nice and close to the batteries here. This is what I'm using as a fridge freezer at the moment, and it has worked great. I've had this thing nearly 10 years now, and you can see I've like Frankensteined it a bit. It has like broken, but I've managed to fix it a few times, and it still works. So what I'm going to do is, this is going to become basically my deep freezer. So anything like when I eventually have to, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, it just is what it is. When I have to process my meat chickens and everything, or any other meats and whatnot, I can use this as a deep freezer to keep everything, fresh for a long time without having to worry about it. And then my other fridge here on the deck will just be essentially, for everything else. This is act as a real fridge, because essentially it's just me out here, and then if there's a couple of people or whatnot, you can make do surprisingly really well with small fridges. So worst case scenario, I buy another one of these and put it side by side. Not a big deal. Because one thing I have found is, every time I try to run a regular 240 volt fridge, it's just not reliable enough. I'd love to say that, yeah, living off grid's that much fucking, it's just exactly the same, and you can run a 240 volt fridge, no problem. Mind you, if you got lots of money, you have a huge system, yeah, sure, you can run a 240 volt fridge, but I've built this thing off, this entire system, I've built it out of solar panels. I've either managed to find really cheap secondhand, or I've gotten them free secondhand, and then I've, bought lead batteries as I can afford. I've got 30 lead battery, or no, I have to use 4 of them anyway, I've got 25 lead batteries in the main bank as it stands, and they're 100 amp hours each, so they were brand new when I bought them. So mind you, they're a decent amount of battery, but obviously, if you can afford lithium and you can afford all that kind of stuff, you're going to have an advantage. So there's people with a lot better systems than me, but as far as extreme budget wise goes, I've done pretty well here. Everything I've done here on extreme budget. I've done it with no real professional help, because I can't afford it. So everything's been learnt either by teaching myself or watching YouTube. So yeah, things are working. But so the things I show you guys are things you can do where you can just, bypass a lot of the expense that can be involved in living off grid. And one way I've recently worked out, like I said, running a normal fridge is a lot harder than running a 12 volt fridge. So if you make do with a 12 volt fridge, you're laughing. And mind you, it's getting better and better. You can actually buy a near size, like a full size 12 volt fridge now. If you got the money, like I said, they're more expensive than a normal fridge, but they're an investment, you know what I mean? I'm just lucky in the case that I don't need that, and I'm also cheap, and I have no money, so I have to try and source around for things like this. But hey, whatever works. So I'm going to stop rambling about that now, but long story short, what I'm going to do this time, rather than running a normal fridge, run the 12 volt fridge, and then on top of that, rather than running the 12 volt fridges off the main power system, I've got, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panels here spare that I actually haven't connected yet. And the only reason I haven't connected them yet is because I haven't had the money to buy another charge controller to run into the main system. However, the system, it's not perfect, but the main problem is the constant draw from the fridge and a couple other things. So if I can alleviate that, then having those 5 panels dedicated to a charge controller, I've sacrificed 400 amp hour batteries, so I figure I'll have the 100 amp hour batteries here right next to the fridges. Well, there's going to be that fridge is going to be, I'm going to move that fridge over there with, we'll see, we'll work it out. That side there's going to be 4 batteries, a fridge, and then eventually there's going to be a breakfast bar built over, sort of just in line here, just over the top of the deck here, and that's where that yellow fridge is going to live. This is going to live underneath the fridge, and that's going to be where the deep freezer is. That way the power's all kept nice and close together, and there's no lossage from where I have to run huge distances, and everything's exactly where it needs to be. So anyway, I'll stop rambling there. Long story short, those 5 panels are running to a separate system to 4 batteries to power that fridge and the yellow fridge right there. So we'll get started on that. Worst case scenario, the new fridge I bought, that one right there, doesn't work. But I figure for 150 bucks, it was worth the money for the generator alone. The generator works great, so I sort of figured the fridge was just a bonus, and it fits one of these perfectly. So, fingers crossed everything works, and I'll take you along with me. Keep posted. Don't go away. Like and subscribe, and let's have a look at we can make this all working. Look schmicky dicky do. I'm going to quickly call it quits for the day there, because I've been like going at it like just hard out since I got up, and my phone is literally on 3%, so I can't film much longer. But I'll give you a quick gander on what I've done, and then like I said, keep posted, and there'll be another video of it continuing on and looking more schmicky dick. So I'll quickly flip the camera around and show you. Your views and support, I really do, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.